Hi. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hi, oh my God. Who was the first Celtic claim today? I see, with my, oh no, it's I spy. Undo that sentence. Anyway, Jackie, enjoy your 280-second seltzer. I'm like squinting at my TV. I could definitely see it from this far away. And hi, Wigfoot. Thank you for the lurk. I hope you enjoy your 614th seltzer. It just turned midnight for you, for Baka. It, for me, just turned 7. Wow, so that means that it's usually really late for you. Cause yeah, this is so early for me, but oh my God. And Elijah, I hope you enjoyed that seltzer. You probably are back to sleep right now, but I'm glad you came in to claim it. If you ever do watch this spot, enjoy your 36th. And for Baka, enjoy your 50th seltzer. Happy 50. I could type in here. There's a little applause that comes with that. Happy 50. You're halfway to 100. Also, hi Jade, thank you for the lurk, and I hope you enjoy your 271st seltzer, and Perch, enjoy your 466th seltzer. Soundtrack is great tonight, can't wait for you to drink cheese juice, this beautiful romantic music. I will be. I learned something in my review of what we're going to be doing today. I learned something interesting that relates to the cheese juice. And Sema, hi, enjoy your 3rd seltzer. Happy 3. I hope you all had a wonderful day today. I hope that everyone's Wednesday went smoothly. Mine sure did. I don't know. I feel like sleep-wise. So this is a midweek check-in. Midweek check-in. I said at the start of this week, I was like, I'm gonna try to get 6 hours minimum a night and try to average 7. I've been doing okay. Monday, I got 6. I think yesterday, Sunday into Monday, I got 6. Monday into Tuesday, I want to say I got 6, but like barely. And I think, but I don't know. And then I think last night I might have gone a little bit under. However, I've also been taking naps. So like I'm collectively sleeping more than the 6 hours. If I took 6, I'm taking naps, so I don't feel as drained as I possibly could. Let me see how much I actually got last night. I'm curious now. Okay, last night, according to the app, I was in bed for 6.5 hours, but it thinks that I was asleep for about 5 hours and 33 minutes. I think I want to leave room for margin of error. I want to guess that there's a chance that I was asleep for almost, if not 6 hours. Who knows? Giselle, enjoy your 424th seltzer. What day is it today? Yesterday, we were live. No, we weren't live yesterday. Yeah, we weren't. Oh, I did some maintenance though. I added some stuff. Look at that, 60. Oh my God, you're almost at 69. Damn, that's a lot of streams. What's wild is like those are like that's a genuine streak. That is actually 68, almost 69 streams in a row. Whoa, that's so many streams. That's over 2 months of streams, probably 3 months worth of streams. Wow, you haven't missed just like checking in. That means that you've literally been in every single one. Oh my God. Damn, impressive. Thank you for doing that. Thanks for showing up to any stream, honestly. I know I do a lot of them sometimes, although again, I wasn't live yesterday. But the fact that you even make it, no one needs to make it to every stream or any stream ever. But the fact that like, you know, there's anyone that actually like pulls up is really like, I really appreciate it a lot. I'm stoked. I'm really excited to make on mozzarella today. I think this time we're gonna do a really good job. I looked into what we did last time, and I searched the internet to see, you know, what can we improve upon this time, and I found my answers. And I'm ready for it. I think we're gonna do a really good job today. I think we're gonna have a delicious result. I think the texture will be great, and I also think the presentation will be amazing. We aren't going to be making the sticks form of this. I also don't think we're gonna have enough for adequate stick. I don't know why I couldn't. I was like stickage. I was like, I don't know, but I don't think we're gonna have enough mozzarella. And we could technically make like sticks out of them, but like time-wise, I think we're a little more limited today. But I still think that's something that we could possibly do in the future. But I think we're gonna have some delicious, properly salted and properly textured mozzarella this time that will not only look amazing, it'll look smooth on the outside and it'll be soft on the inside. And then we actually have a purpose for the cheese juice, and it is not just me drinking it. There's actually something that we can do with the cheese juice outside of my own joyful consumption. It's so good. Shit, now I want mac and cheese. No, focus. I need to focus. I need to pay attention. 11:11. Wow, phenomenal. Maniac, enjoy your 301st seltzer. Thank you for doing that. My dumb ass really said, oh, what the fuck are mozzarella sticks? Honestly, I mean, I get it. Because like, it doesn't sound, I mean, it does, mozzarella sticks. I know what they are, but I understand, I could see my brain like skipping like one out of every like 50 times I'd hear it, being like, wait, what is that? Oh my God, hey, you got a pretty one too. But yeah, okay, so there's my sleep average. Oh, how much did I get the night before? Okay, so in yesterday, ooh. You know what? I don't know how much I got Monday into Tuesday, but it's not looking great here. I'm gonna be honest with you. Monday into Tuesday, not looking too hot. I will average 6 hours I will average 6.5 hours of sleep collectively in the entire week. I will take 6.5 times 7 days, and I will get at least that. Fresh mozzarella doesn't make sticks in my mind, so I was just like deeply confused. Honestly, I would be too. Again, because I guess so. Is there a difference between fresh mozzarella and not fresh mozzarella? I mean, when I think of fresh mozzarella, I think of, sorry, the balls. When I think of, it's all, I mean, that's mozzarella. I mean, otherwise, I just see it in like shaved form or I've already purchased it in stick form. I've never taken balls of mozzarella and cut them into strips and then fried them. I think when it's fresh, it's wetter. I also think about balls. For lack of a better term, and yeah, balls. It's just, I guess it is. But like, what if you take it out of the cheese juice? Like, what if you take it out of the cheese juice and you wrap it? Like, I feel like they sell, I guess it's wetter like on the inside. None of this is sounding okay. Do you know what I also need to do though is because we're starting stream a little bit earlier today, I did not end up making my mate because I was like, you know what, I could just make all them on stream. And I needed to have that extra time, so. I need that fish smirk emote so bad. It's the Simsa sus. It's this one. Are you actually gonna drink the cheese juice? We don't need to overthink what I'm gonna be doing to this cheese juice. I think depending on how you feel about my answer to that question, maybe we can just assume that the cheese juice is going to a great cause. That's a no. I will be sampling the cheese juice, probably Costco style. So we'll be taking a couple trips, around. But I will not be drinking all of the cheese juice, but for good reason. And it's not because I don't want to drink it. We don't need to be asking questions, is basically his answer. Yeah, exactly. I gotta heat up my water and stuff. But yeah, I'll definitely be sipping on this cheese juice, like a little, just like a little bit, because I am telling you, it's mac and cheese, kind of. I look-y want to try it now, but not enough to make a shit ton of mozzarella cheese right now. That's true. It is, okay, so the thing with making mozzarella from my entire, history of one attempt, it's not plural. I've learned that it's once you get the ingredients for it, the only thing you need to keep getting more of is the milk. I mean, not like forever, but like in general, like I have enough rennet to do this probably like 30 more times. The acid, I don't think I'm ever gonna run out of that. And I'll be sipping on this. It's true. Sue me. Getting really nervous about it. I'm just saying. I feel like a lot. We're thinking a little deeply into the cheese juice. I think we just need to let cheese juice enjoyers have their juice without thinking about it too much, without asking them too many questions. They don't need to answer for their. It's not even a crime. It's not a crime. You can enjoy cheese juice. Okay. I can enjoy cheese juice. I feel like I'm like confessing my. It's just so good. I don't know. Okay, you know what? Maybe it won't be good this time. Maybe it won't be good. I'll reassess. I'm gonna give myself clean slate. It's a little bit biased. I'm gonna have expectations a little bit. But you know what? Maybe because maybe it's not good. Maybe the bar was so low, my expectations were so bad for the cheese juice that like I was like, there's no way it's gonna be good. And then because maybe it was just like a little bit better than terrible. But now in my head that I built it up so much, maybe it's gonna be bad. But no, because the meme exists. Because the meme exists. Someone else has had this experience. They've consumed, like I said earlier, the cheese nectar. That's really what it is. It is cheese nectar. Just remember 6 a.m. hot dog feeling unwell. Why don't you have a Pepto cream to make yourself feel better? Horrified hand over mouth. I can try. Oh, I thought you were telling me to hand over my mouth. Like I lost my right to speak. Like kind of like how I feel like, I don't know if it was in SpongeBob or whatever it is where they remove a figure's mouth. Was it in Monsters, Inc.? No, they put the vacuum over their mouth. You know what I'm talking about? I thought you were literally saying like hand over your mouth. I thought you were like holding me up. You're like, give me your mouth now. Also, hi Sizzle. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing well. I feel like there are a lot of lights on me. Not literally. Well, kind of literally too, but a lot of cheese juice deniers. Well, they're not even deniers. They're cheese juice doubters. Looking at me right now, and I need to prove its worth. How are you doing today, Sizzle? Thank God I ate before stream. I'm just saying that cheese juice is going to look, it won't look appetizing, but it will. The mozzarella will probably look good. I mean, I feel like if you buy mozzarella, I feel like it doesn't come in whey. I feel like they serve it to you in like water, because like the color of the whey is a little bit different than the water. Now you have lost speaking privileges at this point. My name is now just Johnny. I mean, that technically is my username. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Okay, wait, I'm gonna speak now because I want to say what I'm doing. I'm gonna be making my mate really quick because why not? All right, hands here. Hands looking good. Incredible. I'll be taking this. This already kind of looks like it has enough water, which you can't even see, so let's just go wide for a second. I'm gonna do this just so I can start sipping on that now. Yeah, because I want it. And the later I drink it, the later I'll be awake tonight. We're not trying to do that now. We're trying to sleep. We're trying to sleep enough this week. You said the words, I'll be sipping on this cheese juice fully seriously. I can't do the caught emote enough times. It's just, this is who I am. This is who I am now. I need a mute button for you. Just, do you know what's so funny? I actually found out, that's probably kind of loud. I found out that I can actually give, thank you, thank you, Wigfoot. I can give people the ability to control my streamer bot. I can also just give you the ability to mute me. Let's do this. Let's grab my Boca Juniors in honor of my sip emote. Oh, but yes it is. Let me know if the music is too quiet or if I should leave it as is. Just gonna grab my handy dandy leaves. All right. I'm gonna grab this straw. My metal straw. This is how I know how much to put in. I wonder how much I can zoom in here. There we go. This is one of like the sweet joys of my day. I know I've already shown and talked about this so many times. This is one of the first times, not one of the first times, but like, this is so much easier to do when I already have the kitchen set up going as opposed to when I've just brought you with me to the kitchen. This cup was the inspiration for the sip emotes cup. So now that I have this, I will take it. Me, I'll be in control. Don't say that I'll be controlling you soon. Yeah, these cabinets make this place feel 20,000 times fancier. It already does feel fancy in here. The lights have done a lot for me. But these cabinets, very understandably, are super fancy. They're really fun because they're like soft close, so I can like slam them and they don't actually slam. So now I put this here. You can barely see it. You know what I can do? I can do this and then look at the little cloud of, of leaf on me. Water's almost done. Oh, nope. It's almost kind of at like a little angle over there. It's getting there. I'm here. I also need to try an authentic mate. We got plenty here. I got bags on bags on bags. So I gotta wipe down this counter again. So now that I take this, I wonder if now I can actually show you a real vertical angle. You know what, I kind of want to. It's rare, like I rarely get the opportunity. Okay, so it's split like 50-50. You can see it's lower like that. So I take the straw and I insert it on like that lower end that like has like that water. Could I like flashlight it? I might. This is the best angle I can give you. I gotta take advantage of this moment. Okay, I don't know if that's any better, but I basically can take, that doesn't do anything, that's fine. Can take this and then I just like shove it kind of forward and it sorry, I slipped. It's okay, we still got, creates a little, now there's like a little like hole. It's a little hole, see the hole in the area under the straw? It's a little open area, there are no leaves there. Just don't drop the camera and we're good. Anyway, this is all, it's all kind of empty under there. The straw is holding up most of the leaves. So now I can do my pour. Gonna unplug you, gonna fill this up. That sounds like I'm pouring water. I mean, I am, but like that's definitely the sound of that. Like that, if they played that sound in like a video game, I'd be like, that they definitely recorded the real thing for that one. No, I need to slam the cabinet sometimes. Sometimes you just need the rage. Okay, so now, pouring it in there. Oh no, sorry, I'm looking at the screen, and it lifts everything up. I can get these leaves out of the way. So now, all of this, and underneath it is all wet, but then all this stuff is dry. Now let me just do a quick sip. The first sip is always the one that burns you. Although, because I put a little bit of water in the beginning, it should cool down the first sip a little bit. Yeah, that's hot. Now let me do a proper. Oops, spilling. But yes. And there I have my mate. A little overflowed, but it's because the cup is kind of teeny. And I'm ambitious. Every time I've only played this playlist once on stream before. It's literally one called like Italian cooking music. You'll never guess how I found it. And every time I listen to it, which is both times, it really makes me feel like it's like the holidays. It's like the jazziness of it, you know? Do you have no, I do have a case. I'm scrolling up. Well, I'm trying to. Oh my God, I already made my mouse fully. They're sending me a new one. And then once they send me a new one, I had to technically buy a new one. I either had to send mine back, they would then send me a new one after they received it. And that would cost me no money. But I was like, I need a mouse. So I technically had to buy another one. And then they're going to refund me after they receive mine back. So I'll be able to scroll again, I hope. But yes. Okay, because I'm already over here like, yo, that toaster's sick, thank you. That toaster's one of my favorite things on my counter. This area is really coming together. I'm really happy with it. Although that side, my apartment, everything behind you needs so much work. It needs decor. But yes, I see, oh shit, he's playing with our head. What, oh, for slamming cabinets? Or no, there's definitely, it could have been the decor. Tonight's music is perfect. I've been on a 40s to 60s music kick the past few months, also my entire life. Well, I'm glad you like it. If you have any, yeah, I was gonna say, if you have any songs you wanna throw in, please just do the song request. You got it. Yeah, I know. I needed to. I was like, let me just open up. Let me just. I had to. The visuals sometimes are crucial in here, especially with the amount that I talk about balls. The mozzarella conversation really went in a direction. Oh, just caffeine. Oh yes, yeah, not alcoholic, just caffeine. I don't think it's as caffeinated as like a cup of coffee, but I don't know how coffee works, so that could be kind of broad. But like usually when like you look up what's stronger, like people tend to. I don't think I've ever seen anyone say that mate is stronger. But again, I don't really know how that works in terms of like. I don't know. I just drink this at home. The sniff. Please, did you add it? Oh no, that's the sauce. Oh wait, that's the one. Wait, yeah. Do we have that now as a 7 TV? Has it been added? Yes. Side eye. I'm definitely bringing at least one fun little prop, and like for like decor. Oh wait, I love decor. I'll definitely have some ideas. Oh my god, yes, please. Anything that you bring in here will live in here forever. Well, you know, for as long as I'm here. Had a small heart attack. You had that much trust in your phone in the city? Oh no, I don't. I mean, honestly, like, I don't even know. This is Apple's case. It's just like it's the regular. I'm acting like you can see. Hold on. This is just. Oh well, now we're just zoomed in too much. It's like Apple's like regular case. I'm not gonna lie, it's good. It was expensive, but I've only needed to get it once, if that means anything. It's a little like the case itself has taken some damage, because I mean like that's the point, I guess, that your phone doesn't. Yeah. Actually, I feel like I'll just do this. Do you know what's so funny? If people don't have 7 TV, then that wake-up message is even better. I don't have the smirk one. I need it. It's good. Oh no, it was the smirk that you wanted. That was the side eye. I just remembered. What else do I need? I'll bring a prop gift and a housewarming gift. At least one of each. You don't need to bring anything. Honestly, just making it all the way out here, like, it's already like enough of like that's a massive effort. Never been there. Let me see. I don't have a high expectation because you know America. Yeah, it's really like, I mean, like, I love it here. I love it here a lot. But I can only speak from my own experiences, of course. I would say it can get overwhelming if you're visiting. I could see it getting overwhelming after a certain amount of days, or maybe like after like a week, or maybe after 2 weeks. It's like there's a lot happening. It's definitely something that I've grown to like love. Like, I mean, like, I like it a lot because I live here. And so I can choose when to be outside and when to be in my like own personal bubble of home base. And so I was able to like get little doses of everything. At the end of the day, I can always come back home to my stuff and my things. Whereas like, I feel like if you go anywhere on a trip, especially like in general, when you're away from home for a long time, depending on your circumstances, but if you do like your home, if you're away from home for a long time, eventually like you start to kind of like miss like just your home space. It has nothing really to do with the location itself, but just like where your stuff is and like where like your familiarity is. But there's so much here. There's so much. And like, I'm still constantly amazed with it and like thrilled about it all the time. I really do think it's like a magical place here. But I also think it can get very overwhelming. Depending on, like, I used to get very overwhelmed now because I don't know, I feel acclimated. Oh my god, I went to another pole class today. I forgot about that. Oh, I'm leveling up in pole. I went to my last I went to an intro, and then I talked to the pole instructor afterwards. They're like, they asked how many I've been to so far. I told them, they're like, oh, talk to me after class, and we'll see where you're at in terms of if you want to go to the next level. And at the end of class, I was like, you told me to talk to you? And he's like, oh yeah, definitely. Go to the next level. I'm like, yeah. You're doing pole? Yeah. I have now taken 4 pole classes, and now I'm about to move into, but like they're all like at the very like intro level. Now I'm gonna be taking like the level after that, like the level 1 level. That's just the level. But yes. Gift giving is my love language. I wanted to contribute something to the apartment. Well, just know that if you do, and there's no pressure to at any point, but if you do, it will live in here and in my heart. You know what? Speaking of which, you already did. You already did. Because, was this you? Aren't you responsible for these? If I'm not mistaken? Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I think the backstory is I think you signed up for like Lego rewards, and and then you got to get. I don't know if they gave you these or if you were able to. There was some going on there, and or maybe you just bought them. I don't know. But I'm almost certain that this was you. And I've had these like in storage, not storage, but I've had them like waiting until I had finally like moved out of my parents' home, and then I finally brought them in. I wanted to do it for years and never started. I highly recommend it. It's fun. Pole's been so much fun. I mean, again, I'm barely scratched the surface. I have one friend who's like more advanced. They're like not at like the highest level, but they're like in the middle, I would say, in terms of like the levels of classes, and they're like doing like they're like climbing and doing like shit upside down, all sorts of cool stuff. And they're the ones who like got me started, and now I'm still starting. It's been like a month of this, but it's really fun and really cool, and I definitely want to continue. I'm gonna continue going. I want to continue growing in it. It is worth signing up to be a Lego VIP. Not totally sure on going, but I may or may not be browsing hotel. Oh, I was supposed to get my flight today. That reminds me. I gotta get my TwitchCon flight. I do have my ticket though. I do have my ticket. We're set. I love how as adults we both continue our gymnastics floor by moving into acrobatics. I know. I'm happy with it. Honestly, maybe I might switch from. I'm gonna bring the this one back in. I feel like this one. I like this one. The angry one. These kind of remind me of like those the magnets that were like you show like how are you feeling today. And they're all different emotions. I'm really glad though. I love aerial silks. Oh my god, I've been seeing classes for that too. I haven't taken them, but I've been like when I was browsing, I saw them. You need muscle strength for pole. You kind of thanks, Emma. Definitely, in the first couple of intro classes that I took, I didn't need too much strength. I would say I didn't need too much, like there was some strength involved, but a lot of it was like body control, or I was better to be like, or also control over your body, which is the same exact thing. But like a lot of it was like controlling my movements and stuff. And then in this last one was definitely more focused on the stuff that involves strength. And again, this is still the intro level. And I was like, yeah, there it is. I was like, I'm surprised. I was surprised that there wasn't as much of it in the first couple of classes, and then after I took this last one, I was like, oh no, there it is. And then I think in level 1, it's going to be. I think that's where there's going to be a lot more. Like I think in the next level I might learn like to climb. Right now I can do. I don't know if it's like a front turn. I don't know what they're called. I don't remember what they're called yet. I'm still learning. But I can do like a little. I can do like a spin that's forwards, and I can do the spin where you let yourself like kind of fall backwards and you hook on and you just kind of like lower as you go down. And I've learned to like connect those with a walk and with some other movements. And those use a little bit of strength, but like you can kind of let gravity do a lot of the work in terms of lowering, but you do need a little bit of, especially I would say like grip strength, and then like probably just like maybe in your body, I don't even know. You really need to squeeze the bar quite a bit. But then in other stuff, like when you're like upside down, like I saw my friend doing a trick upside down, and I'm like, I was able to feel how much of their body they need to use for that. I'm trying to find somewhere I can walk to the con or downtown so I don't have to Uber or something. Oh yeah, that's true. That's smart. Where's the mouse? Oh yeah, I'll put this over here. I'm doxing myself here. I don't care. It's irrelevant. I haven't done it in years in the studio I went to for my acro classes. Was located in Lahaina. I'm not sure it still exists. Wait, did you take the silk aerial silk classes? Oh my God, you did, and then that's what also like made you see balls. Wait, oh, BRB, just gotta switch my computer. From my computer to laptop, BRB, don't start yet, I wanna see the balls. The balls will take some time anyway. The balls actually don't take, the mozzarella, I keep saying balls. The mozzarella is shockingly a quick process. I think that if I was doing this like off stream, if I was doing this alone, I don't wanna do it alone, but if I were doing this alone, let's say I was in my head and I was like, it's been a really hard day today, I just need to make some mozzarella balls. I think I can do this 30 minutes clean. And I think I may have memorized the steps. I don't remember the quantities too much, but rennet in water, citric acid in water, a gallon of milk. I put the milk in the Dutch oven or whatever pot you have. Stir it, get it moving, and then start pouring in, I believe, the citric acid mixture until it's fully mixed and dissolved, but I gotta make sure that I'm really like messing with the milk while I'm doing that. Once that's all mixed in and dissolved, then I heat it up to about 90 to 97 degrees Fahrenheit. Once it's that hot, I take it off of the heat, I stir it and pour in the rennet mixture, and I stir it for 20 to 25 seconds. And then once that's stirred, I let it go. It's still off heat. It's still now, it's been mixed in. I wait 5 to 10 minutes maybe, depending on, depending on some factors. By then, I think the milk or the curds should be there. Then I think I cut the curds. I might heat it up to 105. I don't remember if I heat it up to 105 here. This is the part where I'm more iffy. And then I stir it just like a little bit, just gently, till everything kind of like mushes together, but I don't want to break it up too much. Then I think I let it rest for another few minutes. Then I take the curd out, put it on the side. I take my cheese juice, which is just my whey. I don't know if it's liquid whey or just whey. I don't know what it's called. Anyway, and after the curd rests for like a bit, I heat up the whey. I'm probably gonna salt the actual curd this time instead of salting the whey. Now, it's heating up the whey. It's heating up the whey that's gonna make it. Last time, like it was like breaking apart, like it wasn't very like stretchy by the end, like it was kind of like stiff. And it's because I needed to get really hot, and I get it really hot by heating up the whey. And we started to kind of discover that toward the end, but like I really need to heat up the whey, pour it in, let the curd heat up enough, and then it'll become very like elastic and very like smooth is how I would describe it. Last time it wasn't very smooth. We kind of got it to be smooth in certain aspects, but here it'll actually be smooth. And we're just gonna try to make like a stick. Maybe we might not even make balls this time. Maybe. We're gonna put it into stick form, and then we'll try to get some balls out of it. None of this is sounding proper. But I think I need to heat up there's one point where I need to heat up something to like 180 degrees, and I think that might be the whey, but I don't recall. I'm gonna look at the instructions for it anyway. Aerial silks are incredibly fun though. It takes a lot of strength and staying calm. If the silks tangle around you or whatever, panicking is not good, but it's so fun. And my fave move is drops. Interesting. I've seen people do aerial silks. I never tried it myself. I might, honestly. Because like the studio that I've been going to, I think they might have classes for that too. And I've been seeing at other studios as well. I am probably gonna be trying some other studios too for pole. I might like do the instructors that I've had so far, I've tried a couple, teach at different places. So I might do that. I think some of them perform. It'd be cool to see them perform. I don't know. I gotta see what clubs they perform at. I might try silks at one point. I love activities. These are so fun. Balls is easier than mozzarella, true. Mozzarella, do you know how many? I actually learned how to spell mozzarella because of these streams. 2 streams, it took 2 mozzarella streams for me to learn how to spell mozzarella. 2 Z's, 2 L's, by the way. That's how it's just, yeah. This is the way Mandalorian's making cheese be like. That was a good pun. That was a good pun. If I was giving like your messages ratings the way that I do that for Mads, like I would have given that one probably a 10. Maybe even an 11 if we're going up there. Let's make the ball smooth. The goal is to make smooth balls this time. And I mean that wholeheartedly because last time that was our biggest struggle. We made them, it was like too firm. Yeah. I know there's an R in there, yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's actually just 4 letters, mozzarella. Just most of them are the opposite of silent. Like you pronounce them, but they're not actually there. Is there something for that? I mean, I feel like it's like when letters sound differently than you expect them to. I guess technically there are other letters in there that we don't think about, but not really. I've also decided a new drag name, Amandalorian. Oh my God, was this last time? Were we talking about The Mandalorian when you were here? We were talking about Star Wars. Oh, it was at the Lego store. We were talking about Star Wars. That's what it was. Now I'm thinking about Fortnite again. Sorry. Anyway, if you remember, don't mind, send the places my way because I'd love to get to it again when visiting. Oh, absolutely. Oh, I will. I'll definitely still be doing it by the time you visit too. I mean, this isn't even that far into the future. I'm realizing how soon everything is. But absolutely, I will. And I know a few that are confirmed good from the ones that my friend goes to for different things. I may want to try, there's some, I don't even know. Oh, there's so many activities I want to try. There's too much to even list right now. I just keep seeing things and I'm like, damn, that looks fun. And then, I don't know, sometimes I'm just like, honestly, all it takes is signing up for one. Once I sign up for it, like even for pole, like I had my friend that was doing it. And there's a friend that I met through the dance class. There's a different friend that I met through the dance class. A different friend. I met a few people through the dance class. There's one of my friends that I met through the dance class, through like the regular, like the hip hop class. So it's like, I don't know. Once you get enough motivation to like literally sign up for like one session of like an activity, sometimes just getting out there and doing it. Then afterwards you're like, oh my God, okay, like I did it. You saw like the scope of what it was. You saw that you've been able to put in the effort to like show up there and do that at least once. That's like what has kept me motivated, I think. Yeah. Like it was a lot easier to go to more pole classes after. It took me a long time, it took me a while from finding out about the pole classes to go into the first one than it did from doing the first one to doing the following 3. I think I did all 4 classes in the span of a month. But I've known about like the pole classes and I wanted to do them for like maybe 3 months. Like conceptually for a while, because like I was like, oh, that sounds cool. Like the same way that like sometimes people are mention how like they'd go skydiving one day, like they think it sounds cool, but like maybe they don't, maybe they do years later. But like for this, like once I had a tangible location and a person being like, hey, go to this place, like I like it a lot and this is where I go, it took me like 3 months to actually do it. But then once I did, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, let's keep doing this. Colonel. Why does it sound like Colonel? I would like to know. What's wild is like, there's definitely a real reason why it sounds like that. Like probably like coming down to like someone or some accent somewhere, wherever it originated. Maybe, I'm guessing, I'm assuming. But there's so many fun jokes you can make about like how it just looks nothing like how we say it. If you want to fuck around and go together, that would be crazy. Oh my God, she's so crazy. And we booked an acro class. Honestly, like I'll go. If you want to do a class while you're here, hell yeah, I'm down. I'm not gonna show footage, but I filmed myself today. I didn't film myself in the other pole classes, but I filmed myself today. Because today I felt like I was like getting it down. Like I was finally like, I finally felt comfortable. In the first, I'm still like getting there. I'm still getting there. But in the first couple of classes, I was getting the hang of individual moves, like pulled outside of any context. Like when you do like the swings, like, you know, where you put your arms or like, you know, for different things. Like I think for like the back one, like you'll like, let's say the pole is here, you'll grab it like this and you'll have your other hand up. And then you'll just like have your leg out and you'll just let yourself kind of fall back and you swing around it. But when you're doing the front one, I think your arm is up and you grab it from here and then you take your leg and you swing like forwards. So like, because the grips are different, like I had to spend time like, get in position, you stand where you are from the pole, you get on like, your toes, and you do all your stuff. But I wasn't able to connect anything because in every class they give you like a minute or two where they bring down the lights. Well, they bring down like the main lights, and then there's just like some like low lighting similar to like my apartment if that light and these lights weren't on, it's like fun lighting. And then they'll play a song, and then you just have like 1 or 2 minutes to just kind of do what you want to do around the pole, whether it's everything you learned or one thing or nothing, and you just, I don't know, stand there and shake ass if you want to. The floor is yours, and everyone's on their pole, so it's not as nerve-wracking. And I didn't really know, I would just kind of like, I wouldn't really connect things much. I would just do each individual thing. But today I was able to actually like connect things and like do it without stopping. So like I'd be able to like walk around the pole, and then once I felt the step in the right position, be able to like adjust my hands and do like, the step turn. That's what the front one's called, I think, a step turn. I don't remember what the back one's called though. And like, that's where I was like, okay, wait, I'm kind of into this, and that's why I recorded this time. I do recommend, I record myself at every hip hop class too. At the end of every class, there's like a moment where we can record ourselves. And at first it was embarrassing, but then I told myself, I was like, I don't ever have to watch these, but like I can always look back and say like, I wish I had the footage of it just to see. But I can also, if I never want to see these, I can just opt to never look at these again. It changes nothing. So recording yourself in any of these classes, especially for like at least dance-related things, also I highly recommend it. Sometimes it could take a while before you watch them back. It could feel like cringeworthy if you're like nervous or if you don't feel too good about it, but it is useful. And then if you ever do have it and need to watch them back, you actually learn so much by watching yourself. Like you can correct something that is a long-standing issue just by noticing it when you see it in footage. Which is different than when you see it like when you're looking in the mirror. Because when you're looking in the mirror, you're still in the middle of the movement and your mind is still focused on like what to do. But like when you're watching yourself back, like you can notice all the parts of your body that you probably would not notice, like again, if you're just doing it live and looking in the mirror. So I do recommend it, but it is nerve-wracking. That's from my at least experience so far. Ooh, deep breath. I have not been breathing. I've been talking though. I've been talking for like 45 minutes. Still haven't started the mozzarella. But again, it'll be quick, so I don't think it'll we'll be okay. Colonel started a serious fight with me and my cousins trying to play Clue years ago. Oh my God. Is it Colonel Mustard? Oh, mustard. I can't find mustard seeds anywhere still. Oh, I gotta make pickles. I forgot. Oh, my cucumbers, I hope they're not bad. I got Kirby's. They got a nice little texture on them. They look like pickles. I'm down, and I love that feeling. I love the feeling of getting your jush. Did I say that right? And watching your vids back. Oh my God, yeah. Watching your vids back and you look even cooler than you thought. Honestly, that happened to me recently. So at the end of class, someone in my class like wanted to do the dance. This was in my hip hop class. They wanted to do the dance again post class with the instructor, and record themselves with the instructor, because it also kind of helps like. Because then you could also see, when you look back, you can watch yourself and you can also see how they're doing it. And that, so if you want to practice it or you want to see what to correct or what looks different between you and them. But they were like, do y'all want to, because I was there also with another one of my friends. They're like, do y'all want to be in this? And I was like, yeah. So then like we recorded it and then they posted it to their story. And then I saw it on their story and I was like, you know what? That was actually like not bad. That kind of looked good. So like that's another thing. It's a confidence boost when you do watch it back. And not every single video will be a hit, but like when you do see yourself and you're like, shit, that was actually like pretty good. That feeling is like, it's so good. I don't know. It's like a new high. Wait, I nearly played this song, but I worried it would be too much. Which song was playing before? But yes, request them all. Oh, phenomenal. Jade Lore. I've shaved my head multiple times. Oh my God. Oh wait, I just realized there's a video above. I did aerial silk so long ago that in my vids I'm bald. How long? Actually, you don't need to, I mean, it depends. You said it was years ago. Honestly, what is like the risk of like, not what is the risk of like getting seriously injured? Because I feel like it's there. You said not to panic. I don't even know. Like, I don't even know where to begin. I feel like, what do you do in an intro class for silks? Or what do you do at what's like a starter move? So I would say for pole, intro stuff is walking around the pole. body rolls, different forms of body rolls, with like, you know, maybe your legs apart, maybe on your toes, maybe your legs together, maybe you go like deep and low, maybe you do like the reverse of a body roll, or like, you know, from what you would have originally done. I guess there's both directions. For silks, what do? Do you get onto the silk? And then I would say the 2 spins. One of them is the step turn. I think it's a step turn. I don't know, it's a dip turn, something like that. And then the back one, I don't remember what it's called. That's like the common factor that I've seen in the 4 intros that I've done. Each instructor was different and they taught slightly different things, kind of, but that was like the common bits. The dance moves vary between person to person and ways to get up and stuff, but so there's some stuff around the pole, but you do 2 swings. For silks, definitely how to climb the silks is definitely first. That definitely takes strength. I remember like in gymnastics, like climbing the rope was already, I mean, like I was able to do it, but it was something that really definitely took strength. Like that, like I wonder what it's gonna be like when I try to climb this pole. I definitely would be feeling myself so hard doing well on pole. Yeah, I genuinely think you would, and I think that like, especially because like I know you dance. Once things click, once you understand, once you don't need to overthink how to prepare for each movement, and you actually are able to connect things and move with it, it feels nice. Like you feel good. So talking about a new pole dancing career, I am. I'm telling you, one day. At the beginning, I was like, this is just for fun. And then now I'm like, I wonder if you know, maybe one day actually. It evolved, like the further I get into it, the more I'm like, maybe at some point I'll perform something. There's a normal climb where you have to, or there's a quote unquote normal climb where you have to wrap one silk around your calf and put the other foot on top to keep it taut. Then you pull up with your arms, readjust the leg and repeat. Interesting. I mean, yeah, because I guess for silks you need to keep it. Are the silks in like is it just strands hanging, or is it like a connected U in swing form, or is it like one single wide sheet type strand hanging, or is it like 2 of them? Like how does it? I feel like I don't know what it's actually like. Like I've just seen people do it, but like I've never actually like seen one like stationary and inspected it. I mean, obviously, well, not obviously, but like I haven't had many opportunities to see it up close at least. It's 2 separate strands hanging. Got it. That does make sense because like they'll like, yeah, it kind of feels like you're like on the rings, but like a variation of that. I wonder, God, the strength. I feel like I can't even imagine the strength for silks is probably like unreal. Like there's, because like you really are holding your body. I mean, you're doing the same thing on pole. The silks, I wonder, I kind of want to try them both now. I mean, I will try them both. I tried one of them so far. I'm curious to know. They're definitely different types of strength because like for the pole is like firmly there. But for silks, like they're just flowing. So like I feel like there's a lot. I feel like it's like, it's different, obviously. I feel like the muscles, the type of muscle coordination is probably like, I don't even know, because they're just freely moving. Then there's the Russian climb, which I prefer because it's quicker and easier to you. It's like that, but you only wrap the silk around your foot, other foot on top, and start climbing it the same way. When you say other foot on top, are you putting your other foot on top of your? Oh, are you pinching the silk against your foot? And you can do a sit by climbing up and wrapping your thighs properly. Interesting. I forget about it. You can literally use it against itself. Like use like its strength or its resistance against itself. I will say it takes an adjustment because the silks are so thin. Every joint in your hands and fingers will ache afterwards. I felt that, I feel like I felt that with the edges of my fingers from pole today. Like I think like today when I was washing my hands, I was like, why do I feel like sore around here? Like it felt like irritated. And then I was like, wait, I think I felt this the last time too. I definitely, like I could see myself getting like bruised here because there are parts where like you need to like really like squeeze the pole like this. My legs, I could see myself getting bruised. Honestly, I need knee pads because there are parts where you're just like on the floor. And like That floor does not treat your knees kindly. And like I feel like I would be able to do more and be more comfortable. Now, something that I think has gotten better ever since the first pole class, which again was like a month ago, but something that I've been actively working on this month that I think I have down now, which is, it sounds like there's no way around it, but this is exactly what it is. My arch. I think I am better. I think my arch has gotten so much better in terms of like if I like would look in the mirror and like I wanted to like arch my back or do certain movements that required me to like arch my body, like I can now see it. It's way more like pronounced. Like in my first class, I remember like a lot of it was barely like swinging or anything, and it was mainly focused on like moves and like, just like, feeling yourself and looking at yourself in the mirror and seeing kind of what that looks like. And I was like, damn, I like can't arch for shit. And I genuinely think today I looked back in the mirror, and then I think also in the video, I was like, that's what I was aiming for in that first class. Are you hypermobile or super flexible? Flexibility wise, I've been like working on getting it back. I can definitely, my straddle is like pretty good. I don't have my splits anymore. I had my splits earlier last year. I got them back because I was working on them every day for like a month. And then I haven't worked on them really much in the last while. In terms of like hypermobility, I think it depends. Please let me keep you from your balls. We'll be getting to it. I mean, I think once we start, it'll take us like 45 minutes for the balls. Yeah. I'm gonna replace the title and say making balls from scratch. So yes, wrap the right foot, literally loose under and over your foot. Literally under and over your foot, okay, and then your opposite foot on top of it to keep it secure. Got it. So then that holds it down. So then you can. It basically keeps it. I see. I get it. I understand it now. Use those parentheses so incorrectly. Whatever. Let me see. I think you got it right. Oh wait. Oh yeah. That's okay. I love utilizing parentheses and brackets, like square brackets, and curly braces nested within each other to like multiple dimensions where you go so deep that you end up back in parentheses. I haven't done that in like a week, but I'll be doing it again soon. Like I think I usually start with parentheses, then I go with square brackets, then I do curly braces, and then I go parentheses again. That's 4 levels deep. 4 levels deep of bedding. I don't know what it's called. I don't know if there's a verb for it. What is the verb for entering parentheses? Subtexting? No, I don't know. Subtexting kind of sounds like subtweeting, where you would just like text yourself something passive aggressive about someone else. Parenthesizing? I guess. Parenthesizing. Okay, not now, not Johnny. It gives you the ability to keep standing when climbing, if that makes sense. I could see that, yeah. Because like again, I feel like it gives I feel like it's stable, not even just stabilizes in terms of movement, but I feel like it makes the silk an actual like, what's the word? Foundation? I feel like it gives like foundation to it, if that makes sense. That's my assumption. That's like how I'm like imagining it. I obviously have not been there. I haven't done it, but literally about to throw hands on my bot because like why? Why is the sass is extra? Oh, I added something. I think I added a mod sound. I added idea. And it's Mr. Krabs. I have an idea. I didn't volume check it, but I think it should be loud enough. I don't think it's too loud though. I think when I initially added it, like I spot checked, but I didn't like full check, and I think it like just broke into the yellows. But yeah, I still need to send you a list of mod sounds. But I think now you have Bwomp, you have Boom for the Vine Boom, you got Fart, and you have Idea. Oh, I need to let Johnny and Lily know. Anyway. All right, let's go through the instructions of what we need to do today because we are moments away from balls. What is this? Oh, I need to go to the dentist. Well, I'll address that later. I feel like I got something else today, but I don't remember what. I may have covered everything. Balls again. Oh, let me see. Oh, you were asking about dangers. If you're in higher levels, you do more difficult tricks. I feel like you can like accidentally end up in a compromising position. You could be in more danger. My instructor had to fuck up in a competition and couldn't untangle while upside down, and the refs can't help. Can they help? Like, can they help? Like, they can't help like rules, or like they can't help because you're in such a complicated position that like there's not much they can. I mean, I guess they could lift you, but I don't know. Or maybe like they need like you said, until you're borderline dead, so they have to just assess when it's been too much. I'm scared of it wrapping around places that should not have the silk there. I feel like it can get real messy if you don't have the right technique or control. Balls again. Show it to me, Rachel. Show it to me, please. Show me to me, please. I need to hear the sound again. I miss it already. Delicious. See, now I need to. Yeah. It's all in the wrist. I think it's both. They have no clue which silk is which from the ground because at comps they're super long. Got it. Are you high up in the air too? I feel like the only way to really help someone if they're like caught up in silks is to like just lift them up so they're no longer hanging. And then like it's like they're on the ground just tied into a weird knot. Maybe, unless like, yeah. So at least like there's no more pressure in any direction. But like if they're in the air high enough where like you can't really get to them, and I don't even know. They want to see if the athlete can get their way out of it. Got it. That sounds scary. Gymnastics used to give me so much anxiety. I can't even imagine silks. All right, so let's go through the instructions again. Oh, good stretch. That felt good. That was like, I felt everything crack there. I feel like I should have I shouldn't make a balls counter. Should I make a balls counter? That was audible. Yummers. I forget this mic captures everything. It also captures the creamy keyboard. Like, yeah, anyway. I actually typed a real sentence there, by the way. I'll Control Z it. I typed in, hello, this is my keyboard. I hope it sounds okay to you. It sounds really good to me. Ready? I'll hit send right now. I don't think I got any typos in that. That felt good. That was yummy. Anyway, I love this keyboard. Okay, what are we gonna do here? You could tell I really leaned into my creativity there. Thought of some broad topics, and really covered a lot of bases. All right, so first we're going to stir to dissolve two different things. We're going to have let's get our ingredients out. Let's get our ingredients out. Let's grab our citric acid. All right, so I have until 2026 to finish using this. Do you know how much mozzarella we need to make? A lot. Where's my rennet? I have my rennet here. Actually, I usually put my ingredients on the side here. I'll put my mate over here. Ingredients over here, tools over here. Hiccups over here. I don't know if I shared, but I got diagnosed with hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Bless, so my joints are doing that all the time. Is it the like cracking bits? Also, did I butcher the pronunciation of that badly? I felt it going downhill as soon as I started. As soon as I got to Danlos. I have a Pavlovian response to some good joint cracks. I get secondhand relief. I'm glad because my body's cracking all the time. Especially, oh God, the knees. See, now I want to do it. Now I need to do it. I can't really, I struggle to get rid of the need to do like the neck ones, but like, see now I want to get like down low. Please don't crack the knees. I need these things to survive. It's literally just like a regular like just deep squat and then just getting back up. I love a deep squat. Anyway, we're good. We got what we need. We have our two main ingredients, our two secondhand ingredients actually. The main ingredient is going to be the milk. So first we're going to be mixing a teaspoon and a half of granulated citric acid. So let's grab our teaspoon. Okay, I think this will be relatively approximate. I'll grab just 1 teaspoon and we'll do that and about half of that. And I'll need half of a teaspoon, which I'll do about half of that, of liquid rennet. I'm gonna get the half teaspoon out. I want to get the rennet right. Teaspoon and a half. I'm gonna need 1 cup of water, another 1/4 cup of water, and then I'm gonna need the milk. So let's make both of our mixtures. Then I'm gonna grab the milk. We're gonna put it into our, we're gonna move over to the stove. I'm gonna put the milk into the Dutch oven. We're gonna stir it, mix in the citric acid mixture like we mentioned before. Once it's fully mixed, we're gonna heat it up. It's gonna take a little bit because it is a large amount, but hopefully we're gonna be using the wok burner, so it should be pretty hefty. I cracked my knees by turning them sideways, joking my ideas. I can handle everything, but not the knees. Now I'm gonna be thinking about it. The balls are gonna be half a teaspoon. The balls are gonna be, I was gonna say the balls are gonna be kind of big, but I mean, they kind of are. They're not gonna be, they're gonna be like, last time our balls were like, we made 3 balls last time. They weren't massive, but they were like, they weren't minis, but like I feel like saying that they were average is like overselling them a little bit. Wait, also my joints are goofy, silly, and don't work too well. I'm very hypermobile, I swear. You've seen how horrifically my elbows bend in the wrong way, and if not, you're lucky, and it causes the most dramatic situations. Like, what do you mean I just dislocated my shoulder? My shoulder joint, genuinely. I feel like I've seen some degree of your flexibility. I think this has come up like 1 time before, possibly in New York. I don't know if it was at TwitchCon or if it was in New York. I'm sorry, we always share ideas. It's true. This is very true. They're average, not small. We'll say that they're average size balls. For anyone who just came in, welcome. Okay, so we're gonna make our 2 mixtures. We're going to pour the milk, stir the milk, pour in the citric acid, heat it up until it's 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Once that is heated up, we're going to remove from the heat, pour in the rennet mixture, and keep stirring for 25 seconds. Then we're going to cover it up and let it sit for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, the curd should be formed. If it's not formed yet, then we'll wait another 5 minutes, which we might end up doing. Then we'll use a long knife to cut it up into a bunch of little squares. Then we're going to heat it back up to 105 degrees. And we're going to stir it occasionally just to kind of get everything. I think it's just to get everything. I don't know if it's to mush it together or if it's to get the whey out of it or what. I think it's to separate it from the whey. Once it has reached that heat, we're going to remove from the heat, wait another 5 minutes. Then we're going to use our strainer to take. I was going to use a ladle, but I think we can just use. I think we can use our strainer. It's a bigger scoop to get our cheese curd out of that, and we're just going to leave the liquid whey in there. Out of the Dutch oven, put it into a bowl. It's going to cool down for a few seconds. Then we're going to take the whey that we have. We're going to be heating that up to 180 degrees. We're going to heat it up to 180 degrees. Once that is hot, we're going to pour some of that over the curd. Wow, really? I guess so. Seasoned liquid from pot, yeah. With some kosher salt. Yeah, I guess that's what we're going to do. We're going to heat it to 180 degrees, and then we're going to pour it over, and that hot liquid should make it smooth and soft. And then that is when we're going to lift it up. It's going to stretch. We're going to try to just make one good big mozzarella ball. And then we're going to stretch it out, and then maybe make some smaller balls out of it. Average size balls out of it. Average size balls out of it. I said it so many times that time. I don't even know how many. I've said it a lot. I've never seen 3 balls together. Today's gonna be a real big day for us then. I seriously had to knock my shoulder back into place a few weeks ago. Do you feel any pain? 11-11? Did I get points for that? I can't see yet. 11-11. Yes, I see it. Phenomenal. Okay, cool. I'm scrolled up in the chat right now. We love points. We do love points. Also, oh yeah, because the raffle began for 15K. I see this. And drink. Oh God, the amount of times that I said it. I mean, do I add a ball counter? I don't even. I've said it so many times though. I've already said it too many times. You know what? Hold on. But that's gonna be so much work. You don't need to add balls every time. I was gonna say we can rename it. We can just rename the message and then just use the scream counter, and I could transfer it over to the future. Oh yeah. And here we go. All right, let's grab our stuff. I am going to be grabbing a measuring cup, which we'll be using. Let's get that out of there, over here. So let's grab what we actually need here. I don't think I'm gonna need these. Excellent. Let me just, any dusties? Okay. Let's move the mate slightly out of the way. I'm doing it. Okay, if you want. I think if you do exclamation point scream, is it scream space message or no, scream space set space message? I don't even know. I don't remember what it is. I gotta check. If you remember, let me know. If you don't remember, I'll check. Other traditional methods of making foods and medicine, like how the fuck did you figure this out so long? Right? Like who figured out the way to make matzo balls? Who figured out the perfect way to pack mate? That shit makes me think. Truly, this for me is very confusing. I mean, I'm guessing like they use other versions of but like how do they know? How did they know? I would love to see how mozzarella was like thought of. Oh God, I'm so stoked for the cheese juice. This is actually huge for me. Wow. All right. Do we want to preset it to anything? Yeah, there we go. The way it says it there. I've said it 10 times. Insert word there. It's gonna happen. Yeah, anyway. Okay, so 1 cup of water. I'll put 1 cup of water with a teaspoon and a half of granulated citric acid. So let's fill this up. And then let's switch to this cam over here. Okay, high key, that's kind of got it right there. That kind of works. That's about it's a cup. One cup of water. Hacker man. Did you put glasses on the... I've never seen the glasses version of that. Oh, it's sick. I mean, I remember how to change things in the commands. I didn't even remember. That's the best part. Can you imagine someone raids you while you're talking about how smooth the balls are? I'm gonna be saying it. I literally, I will be. That's exactly what's gonna happen. I mean, not to bank on a raid, but just knowing how things work around here. Oh, true. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to add it. You have to do scream space add. Do you want me to change it? I mean, the thing is, I don't know how to do it. I don't know what the best move is here. If you think of a better way, some people just have commands where anyone can just add by just doing the command. There's no way to really see it. You could just add to it and then you see it when you add to it. I tried to avoid that by building it this way. Johnny, hi. Now you're good. Enjoy your 548 seltzer. But yes. And if you ever want to add just one, damn it. If you ever want to add just one, you could just do it. Then you could do add without any numbers. I think that's how I did it. Wow, it really has been a little bit. Great song though. Gonna turn that up a little bit. Yeah, I was a bit behind. I've said it so, I don't even know how many times I said it, but I know I've said it a lot. I need 1.5 teaspoons of granulated citric acid. So here's some granulated citric acid. Other people use vinegar, by the way. So you don't even need this. You could just, if you have rennet, which I realize you can get vegetable rennet, which is what I will be doing in the future. And so, because mine is not that. 1 teaspoon. Also, I'm pretty sure this is what is used. So here, look, sour lemon taste. I think they use this when they make like sour candies and stuff too. It also says home kitchen laundry bath. Anyway, here's 1 teaspoon. I need to put 1.5 teaspoons with 1 cup of water. So there's 1 teaspoon. Now let's do 1/2 teaspoon. And then I'll mix it with the 1 teaspoon because I don't think I need the 1 teaspoon for anything else anymore. We've been talking about balls the whole time. True. Oh, damn it. I'm being kind because 14 is modest. It really is. Mom is sick, so I'm going to make her some tea. Oh, I hope your mom's doing okay. I hope your mom enjoys the tea. Depending on what kind of sick I am, there are different teas that I like to drink. I feel like my go-to is usually like a lemon ginger, but there's some other ones that I go based off of vibe. I need to think more about, I feel like there are like certain that are catered for certain things that I would like to learn more about. There was a time that I was way better about it. Also, Sema, I hope that your mom's doing okay too. I read the messages earlier. I love tea way too much. It's an obsession. Tea is so good. Tea is so good. The only reason why I'm not drinking as much tea, as much like non-mate tea lately, is because of the heat. So like, I mean, now because I've been using my air conditioner. I was gonna say air conditioning and air conditioner, and I think I merged them together, but I almost got the same word out of it. But I'm using my air conditioner more. I think it just sounded more American. And so now like I'm able to drink my hot bevies a little bit more, but it definitely, like I have a whole drawer just full of tea. Full of good tea. All right, so that's our water and citric acid. Now I'm going to be grabbing, I need about 1/4 cup of water, which I think I actually need the other measurement for because I don't have 60 milliliters. Yeah, this thing doesn't go that low. So let's grab our 1/4 cup. I feel like there's another class I was going to sign up for that I wanted to tell you all about. I think that's what it was. I still haven't done the improv class yet, but I will be doing that, but that's not the one. I'm going to go climbing. Not on I'm going to go climbing at like a gym, but I think that's more of an activity with a friend who does that like a lot. But I don't know what kind of climbing it is. Apparently it's like different than rock climbing. It's like non-harnessed, but then I don't think it's like high up in the air, but it's inside, it's in a gym. I don't know how it works. I will be doing that soon though. So I'll let y'all know how that goes. Maybe if I like that, I'll start doing that frequently too. Because why not? All right, here's a 1/4 cup. A 1/4 cup of water. And now I will do, so this says 1/2 teaspoon gets 2 gallons of milk, but I'm going to be doing it to 1 gallon of milk because the recipe says 1/2 teaspoon for 1 gallon. So, you know, it is what it is. Oh wait, let me wash this out. Here we go. Half a teaspoon dumped in there. All right, the rennet mixture has been made. I believe we can now put this back in the fridge. Climbing, my brother does that. Okay, sick. Do you know what it's like, the non-harnessed one? Because like the non-harnessed one is like a different climbing, I think, right? It's like different than like what like regular, like the default rock climbing that I'm familiar with is. Sorry, I'm trying to like get my chat back, so I think I was scrolled up really high. Oh, I'm glad. Jade's been queuing a bunch of them too. I don't know if we're still on the queued songs or if this is the playlist that we're already on, but I am loving the vibe. I like it a lot. Maybe we'll end up sticking with this vibe for our cooking streams. I felt like it was extra fitting though for the mozzarella. Let me pour myself some more of this. All right, so now this is our beauty. This is our lovely doven, also known as a Dutch oven. What I'll do is I'll actually, let me put her back for a second. Let's put you here. Let me see. This experience entirely too much a medical malpractice and dismissal. My short few years on this earth, so 100% I get it. Always welcome to talk to me. Oh, I am sorry to hear that. Like, I mean, I know it doesn't change shit, but it is really like, it's understandable. Sorry, that was, no, don't apologize. You're good. Like, it's a shitty, I mean, again, it's, I feel like every time I'm like, anytime I say for, you know, any topic like this where like, it just, I know words don't do anything. But it's so entirely like just real and true that it's just, I don't know, it's just ass. Which again is really like, every time I try like just like give it any type of like subtle thing like that, I'm like, that doesn't even begin to cover the grounds for it. But it's really, it's understandable, you know, why you feel the way you do. Because it's all too common. Graphic design made me hate, what is this, is that technology? Sorry, it's a 7TV emote here. I fucked something up with my laptop and I'm trying to send the heart. It's okay. The heart worked though. Well, you know, but at what cost? It takes a lot of like forearm and tricep strength. But you're deaf away. Buffer than my brother, not a diss to my bro. He's strong, he's just very lean. So he should totally be good. He always has a lot of fun. There's mats, so if you fall, it won't kill you. But yeah, you're not that high. There's different levels depending on how good you are. Okay, shit. I'm intrigued. I'll let you know what my experience is like when I go. Wait, okay, I'm done. I'll read the message above in a second, but also this is reminding me of the worst sax solo ever. As in, is it like it reminds you of one that is not good, or this one was that one that you don't like? All right, so you have a really good view here. Wait, something happened. Someone did something. I'm going in here. Oh my God, Lumafly, hi. Hello. Welcome in Raiders. I hope you had a wonderful stream. We are currently making mozzarella from scratch. Once I get this going. I love matzo sticks. Eventually we will be making matzo sticks out of these. Let me zoom out. I appreciate the raid a lot, and no pressure to hang or anything. If you want to take a back seat or if you want to lurk or anything, feel free. Understood you just streamed, especially because you weren't just chatting too. I feel like Yap City, I used to exclusively do just chatting. I mean, even here I don't stop talking, but like sometimes afterwards it's nice to not use your brain for like a little bit. And thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. But yes, we're making Mott's balls. Also, does it say blue sky? Is it high blue sky?